My former boss who loves Terminator so bad. Oh, no, I don't want to
It's a great song. It's a great song.
I thought I was the only one who do that.
It's a great song. It's a great song.
Oh, Vincent Kosi Asise.
Yeah, man.
It's a great pleasure having you on radio on
Long
Asase.
time no see you. Beautiful now.
I miss you,
I miss
Kosi.
you more, my dear.
One of the strong faces, strong voices, yet silent voice behind my great success on radio, on commercial radio. It's Vincent Kosi Asise. You know it's Kosi. Allow me to say it. And then, he knows, my DJ knows that I like to speak well of people when they're around. Yeah.
To God be the glory.
You're looking fresh, oh. You never had the growth. Kosi, what be the secret?
Oh, I think I don't have problems. That's all.
Kosi, you don't have problems.
No.
Hey, Ghana pressure, baby, where you wanna be?
Are you going to think about it?
You don't go change.
You go age, oh.
Vincent Kosi Asise is my former boss at Imperial Broadcasting, Capital 97.1. And this afternoon, he is my guest on Between Hours right here on Asase 98.5. Kosi, how does it feel like? You are the person who is always hard and sometimes soft on your guests. Back then, you're interviewing them and all that. Oh, I forgot to add, he's also the managing director of Imperial Broadcasting, yes. And he's a father of three. Kosi is a critical thinker. If you ask me to describe him, it's one of the words that I use to describe Kosi.
Thank you.
Very critical thinker, yeah.
Thank you.
Only Kosi in Yajumana won't drain shallow that. You have to be in deep thought all the time. That's the only way you get the best results, he believes. Yes. And now I am going to be diverting a little bit to call him Korzai. Can I separate Korzai from Kosi?
It's the same person, actually.
So I cannot separate. Just like I cannot separate Sasha Fierce from Beyonce.
No.
Beyonce says she's Sasha Fierce.
Yeah.
So Korzai is Kosi.
It is actually Kosi that has been, how would I describe?
Localized or brophilized to Korzai.
Yeah, let's just put it that way. My cousin, he's called Nilante.
Okay.
He started it all.
Okay.
So it's Kosi, but instead of Kosi, you can say Korzai.
Okay.
But the Z, he introduced the Z, so it goes like Korzai.
Okay.
Okay, so even Apuzo calls me like that. I was wondering how Apuzo got to know that I'm actually Korzai.
Wow.
Yeah, because if you decide that you will not mention it like the straight way it's supposed to be, you can call me Korzai. So it's the same thing.
What does Kosi means?
Born on a Sunday.
Okay, and Asise?
Asise actually means that we wherever we go, we attract a crowd. It's a group of birds that always move together. So that's what the Asise means. So, like wherever we go, I mean, we get people with us, and we gather a lot of people, and that's it. We are liked by people.
Would you say that your name sort of has really worked for you as an individual?
Sure.
It looks like whenever you go,
kids. Even with my kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, even with my kids, wherever they go. I mean, people like to get close to them. They will mention the names. Everybody, even my kids.
Do they mention their name because you are their dad, and people know that?
I think it's because of the name Asise. Yeah, it plays a role. It's with all my siblings. Yeah.
Wow. Kosi, today you're on the other side. How does it feel? Are you okay? Are you a little tensed?
I'm cool.
Tell me,
I'm cool, crab. Because I know you not put me on the spot.
Oh, no.
I'm going to say, how can you put me on the spot?
I'll never do
that. So I'm cool. I know you take care of me. So.
Oh, I will. Like you have always taken good care of me. I will.
Now be that too.
Oh, because I've been thinking, I'm like, okay, so back then at Capital, I know that there was a project that Kosi and I worked on, and we had to compose a song. You remember that? I think recently you reminded me of it. I had totally forgotten, and then you reminded me of it.
So I was surprised of your comment that you made.
Kosi, I'm like, I know that you're a music freak. You know music so much, but I was also thinking, music freak. He knows music. When did he start loving music to want to do music?
No,
That's my point.
No, but I was surprised. You forgot that I actually used you as a vocalist on one of a jingle I composed for NIIT.
Dear, you reminded me. I totally forgotten.
Yes. I've forgotten him. I've forgotten his name. This Indian man. He wanted a jingle, a short jingle.
Yes, and
I
worked on
heard at that time there were this quiz. It was this IT quiz.
Yes.
Yeah, and they wanted a jingle.
Yes.
So I told them, okay, I can compose one for them. And you featured on it.
Yeah.
I think it goes like da 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 da, da na 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 na. You sang it.
That was back in 2007.
Long time ago. Me, I don't remember.
Oh my
So I'm
goodness.
surprised you are surprised I'm singing.
No, I'm surprised you're singing because when people are singing, we're expecting that they'll have some extremely sweet voice and they're breaking the mic. They don't.
I mean, which kind of voice Fela get?
Oh, I know say Fela be one person where they are.
But he's a great musician.
He is. No
doubt.
doubt about that.
Yeah.
Fela is a great musician.
You don't get any special voice, yeah, but he made it big time.
So did Fela inspire
Even
you?
I don't think Bob Marley self voice is sweet plenty like that.
Why you mention Bob Marley?
He's a good musician.
Okay,
Once you have a message and you can sing in key.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, once you have a message and you can sing in key and the rhythm is good, you're good to go. But you see...
But why do we make a big issue about people who don't really have good voice, yet they sing? Shatta Wale doesn't have a good, extremely good voice. He's singing well.
Good music, yes.
But sometimes you're blasting him here and there's a new way they ankoye with Shatta.
No, but it's normal.
It's normal?
It's normal. That song you don't like, someone freaks out with it.
That's true.
You get it?
That's true.
So he hasn't got a problem.
You like King Promise. You like Shatta Wale.
King Promise is a great guy. I love that guy.
What about the song that you like?
It's good. It gives me good feeling. When I listen to it, I get that good feeling.
Feeling like money day, feeling like everything is all right.
Feeling like emotionally cool. Because when you listen to the instrumentation and you listen to the way he sang it and the arrangement, everything, this song is a great song.
It is.
Terminator I just love it so much.
No two ways. Does your wife also love it?
Well, for the records, I'm not married.
You are not?
Yeah. The marriage has ended on the rocks.
Oh, sorry
She
about that.
remarried, I think, on Saturday.
Just last Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I shouldn't have gone there.
No, it's okay.
I was still thinking that you two were still together.
No, that's okay, no.
Because the last time I saw you two were still together. That was a golden tulip long ago.
The marriage ended in 2018.
Oh, so sad.
Come on.
That
period, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, I was in hell. If there's any place called hell, I have been there and back. Okay, my marriage broke down 2018. 2018, she took away the kids.
I'm getting emotional now.
2018, I lost my favorite pets, that's dogs. Boa bulls.
You made me love dogs.
Yeah, all the two of them went. In 2019, I think 2019, 2020, that was my biggest blow. My mom passed away.
Oh, no.
And in 2018, Capital Radio's license was revoked. So I had about 3 or 4 things at a time hitting me. I'm surprised I'm sitting here looking fresh. God is good.
No, I shouldn't have gone there.
No. I'm over it now. It's okay. You need it.
No. I was just excited that we were just having a conversation and then all of a sudden,
it's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's normal. It's part of life. You need that experience. Okay, you need that experience to mature, to grow. It's taught me so much. At least with my mother's death, I didn't know I loved her so much.
Oh.
Yeah. But for 1 week...
Was it that you were not always making time for her?
I don't know.
Work
but
seemed
when
like
she was alive...
Seemed like a priority.
When she was alive and my daddy was alive, if you should ask me, among the two, whom I loved most, I always chose my daddy. Because I grew up with my dad. I didn't grow up with my mom.
Okay.
But when my mom died, the way I felt I think for a week or so, getting to 2 weeks, I slept in the office. I couldn't go home.
Were you afraid?
No, it wasn't that.
It wasn't
that. It wasn't that. She never came here.
So
she never visited me in Kumasi. So
what was it that you didn't go home?
I don't know.
Because office definitely was not a comfortable place.
No,
like
when I sit down, the feeling I was getting, I just couldn't go home. And mind you, I was living alone.
But it was much more scarier being at Capital than maybe being at your home, don't you think?
No.
It wasn't?
I was living alone at that time. Nobody at home. I was living alone. And at work, at least I could
you could find some solace.
Yes, I could do something. Okay. So I was sitting in my chair. I was sleeping in my chair till the following day.
Wow.
And then go home, freshen up, take my bath, and come back to work. And I'll sleep in that same chair. This happened for like 2 weeks, and I lost weight.
Because you're a strong man. I'm not sure I'll survive with this.
Look at you. And oh, come on. It was like I told you, marriage broke down, kids gone, your pet gone, your job gone, your mother gone. That time my father was already gone, so all these were gone. Because at that time, even Capital Radio was not even working. We were off the air.
Were people that you have been around or been there for available for you? Were people there that you could call?
You know me.
You're a very private person.
Exactly. So the only people I had...
And that's the difficulty with people who are so private, like yourself and myself. Me, I'm trying, now I want to be friendly, pa.
So it was just 3 people. One friend of mine called Papa. In the evenings, I'll sit with him and we'll have a beer or 2. But he didn't know what I was going through. Then he knew my story, but I'm talking about the emotional trauma I was going through. Then Mr. Benjamin Panford, and then Helena Aduma-Compos. We were the 3 people. Finished. And they all go home, and I was by myself. Who was there? No one. I was here. I don't have family here. So I dealt with it alone.
No.
Why?
Was that the point where you decided that, hey, let me start my musical stuff?
No.
You were doing?
No, it didn't come at all.
It didn't even hit you?
No. The music thing didn't come at all. The music thing didn't come at all. The most important thing was to get Capital Radio back on the air. I got some few offers here and there, but I refused because I was handling Capital Radio before the authorization was revoked. And everybody was gone. And if I go, that would have been the end of Imperial Broadcasting. Truth be told.
That's true.
Because NCA was still communicating with us. Meanwhile, everybody was gone. So if I and my 2 lieutenants, Helena and Benjamin Panford, if we were not reporting to work, NCA will bring their letter and
be
nobody there. So I was reporting to work all right, even though nothing was going on. And we will receive the letter and respond. And I will write a follow-up letter. And we did a lot of things until in 2021, I think September or so, we're given our provisional license. And then after we have made all payments and stuff like that, in January 26, 2020, I think 2022, we hit the airwaves. And we've been on air since then.
And you're doing so well.
Thank you. Thank you so much. My musical career, I've always wanted to sing. I've always wanted to be a musician during my youth, or let's say my childhood.
Okay.
My daddy wouldn't have anything of it.
Because he was more into education.
Not that he felt that, Charlie, musicians, they don't get money. They don't get money that time. He felt that it wasn't a lucrative venture because the musicians then weren't making it that much. And secondly, he felt I should school. I should go to school. So he didn't encourage me, and he also felt that I did not have the voice. My father sings so well. He felt I didn't have the voice, so he said, "Kosi, go to school." But deep within me, I wanted to sing. I would, this drums thing. I will arrange it with milk tins and gallons, plastic gallons and stuff like that. And I'll be playing. I remember I did that once, and I will be enjoying the music because I was playing the music in my head whilst drumming, but it was noise. So my elder sister came across and said, "Kosi, so I just stopped. She went in, I started again. Before I realized, she just even kicked everything. I got so mad, I fought her that day. The way I was beating her. How can I fight my big sister?
Your big sister.
But that tells you the passion I had for music. In secondary school, yes, I was in charge of the school choir. We had a school band, but we didn't have instruments. So we normally sang with our mouth. We call it Nyami sounds. And that was it. But just 3 or 4 days ago, one of my childhood friends told me that I composed 4 songs.
For your school?
No, at home, and I recorded it on a cassette, but not in a studio, with my mouth, okay, and playing normal on table drums and stuff like that. And he said, I actually did a tribute for Bob Marley. And I said, but I cannot remember. I said, actually, because you did forget 4 songs, he did cassette top. Lala George to my Akposhito.
For those who don't understand, it's like you're grinding pepper.
I laughed. So I've always had that. But I think when I got to the 6th form, Accra Academy, it was a day school. So then I left all that behind. I came to the university.
Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology.
Yes. Then I think radio rather popped up because they had their radio station on campus, that is Continental Radio. So one of my sisters says, Kosi, you can do this because you've always been criticizing those who've been doing it. So if you're critical, go and do it. So I started it and it went well. That was where I met Kwame Dinkrah and Apuzo and Patty Dabs and the rest of them. So with that, Capital Radio came. And, I was there and one of the studio managers told me that there's a new radio station become. Then I was yearning to go there, but I didn't know how. I didn't write any application, nothing. I enjoyed the good sound quality. Hitman, he was great at that time. Oh, man, if you listen to him in your room, especially in the evenings when your lights are off, you would just love it. So I think on that fateful day, I walked to the Capital and they stopped me at the security gate. Said, what are you coming to do here? I said, oh, Charlie, I say, Charlie, some interview to go on. Have you brought your application? I said, no. I know. Then, okay, then you can't be part. I said, Charlie, people cannot bluff me. Me, I was my somewhere, somebody told me you are doing some interview. Me, I'm going. And his name was Labi, and then another guy, I think Kingsley. They said, okay, you go in. So I went to the reception and I saw a group of people there and I sat next to Kafwide. So immediately, I sat next to him. I started talking to him as if I knew him long time ago. Not knowing Mrs. Ajiman and Victoria Usud were all observing. So there and then, they had decided they were going to employ me. So I went in, and my father was a newscaster with Ghana Broadcasting Corporation way back then.
Oh.
So when I got in, the panel, they knew my dad. So they made me read the news and stuff like that, and then I left. But they made me write synopsis of a morning show, mid-morning. And then I think later I wrote one for a love program called Candlelight. So I left. Schoolboy, I come school, university break. I went home. I was there when Mrs. Ajiman called me of blessed memory, called me that, Charlie, I had a slot, I've been employed, I need to come. So when that time, I needed to go and seek permission from my dad. And my daddy had told me that I cannot do radio.
Why?
He also did radio, and according to him, money no day inside. That time was just GBC. It was GBC then.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was just GBC. So he said, no, radio, money no day inside. You can't do radio. So I went. I cannot go to my dad because he had already told me I cannot do radio because he's done radio. He was a broadcaster. So I for take past mommy in top. So I went to see my mom and told my mom that, Charlie, this is what I've done. Me, I've gone for an
Report yourself.
I've gone for an interview. And I have been employed. I said, okay. So we woke up one dawn and we went to see my dad. And she presented my case. My daddy asked me a few questions and I answered. And he's like, okay, I'm going to let you do this thing on one condition. That you're going to read your master's and, if possible, do a PhD. I said, yes, Daddy. And my father's words is my bond. I never disobey my daddy. Even in his grave, whatever he told me, I still do it. So I said, okay, I've heard you. So I came down and started the morning show on Capital.
That was Daybreak Capital?
Yes, Daybreak Capital.
So you were the first to go live on Daybreak Capital?
No, Nana Boakye Adam did.
Okay.
Then I was not here.
Okay.
You know, when after the interview...
That's NBY?
Yes. After the interview, I went back to Accra.
Okay.
So they had to start. 1st July, I was not around. So Nana Boakye Adam started the Daybreak Capital. He started the show. So when I came, I took over. Do you understand? But I was still a student on campus then. Yeah.
There was this spirit of unity, love, like all over Capital.
Capital was a home.
How were you guys able to do it?
I don't know. I think it's a culture. I think it was a culture. And I think it was Mrs. Ajiman. I give her the credit for that. I mean, she created that environment. Okay. So now, radio is part of me. Radio is everything. The music thing was hidden. So, you know, Kafui he's my brother. Kafui is not a friend, he's a brother.
He's everything.
Just recently.
That's what I was going to ask. At what point?
Just recently, Kafui will be sending me motivational videos, YouTube videos and stuff.
Why would he send you motivational? He thought that you needed motivation?
No, he's like that. He will send me books. Kafui will send me ebooks on marketing. He will send me ebooks on how to make money. He will send me ebooks on... These are the type of... And what he was sending me was...
They were very relevant. Too.
Yes. Now he was trying to tell me that talking can generate more money than normal hard work. And he sent me videos.
Which is true.
Yes, he sent me videos of people who were talking about it, kind of thing. Yeah. So he sent me this particular one, how to make it in the music business.
Wow.
Using social media, blah, 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 blah. He sent me that one. And so I decided to view it. It's a YouTube video. I listened to it. I viewed it, and then later on, he called me. He said, Charlie Kosi, that video I sent you, I viewed that, I watched the thing, I won't go back into music. You know, Kafui is also into music. He's been composing, he composed most of Capital Radio's jingles.
That's true.
Yeah, and he still does this jingle thing. So he said, the guy said we were supposed to do covers. So he was going to do a cover. And I said, Monica, it's not a bad, it's a good song. I said, okay. He'll go into the studio and do the Monica. And he actually did it. He did the Monica stuff. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, he did it. And sent it to me. But he needed to get clearance from copyright. And they said he needed to seek permission from Kwame Eugene before it can be aired. So I was there one morning and I decided to view it again. So when I did... And with what Kafui did, then I said, but Kosi, you have songs on your phone. The songs come to me. Sometimes a full song can play in my head at tone. When I wake up, I'll sing the chorus. I can only remember the chorus and sing it on my phone. So I had a couple of songs. And one of them was Something Something. And Something Something came to me in 2021. I sang it on my phone. And I think this is how it went. I'm just... Yeah. It should be... Yeah, Something Something, 2nd July 2021. You can look at it. Something lyrics.
Yes.
Can you check the date? That was when?
2nd July 2021.
Good. That was when I was driving to work. I was driving to work and it came. And this is how it went. Something, something, something. Something, 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 something. Something, something, oh, something, something, something. Something, 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 oh, something, 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 something makes something, and something gets something, 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 something.
Chief can't hear, so he's lost. Me, I can hear everything.
Something, something, something.
Wow.
Something, single, something.
That was a single. Something.
It just came.
Wow.
So I was singing it. 2021. No lyrics. It just came like this. So now, what goes with it? Something like it's like. It's difficult. It's ambiguous.
Very ambiguous.
Like kind of thing. It's very difficult to understand. So then I had to write the lyrics. So I wrote the lyrics. And
when did you write
my
it?
son was with me then. I wrote the lyrics this year.
Okay.
February this year. I think February this year. That time my son was with me. He had come to visit. So he was lying on the bed and I was sitting down and I was writing the lyrics. Because then I had decided that I think I need to record it. So I called Kofi Inti, a.k.a. Hammer. And I requested for the phone number of Dan Bassi.
Oh, Uncle Bassi.
Yeah. And he sent it to me. So I called Dan. He gave me his rates.
Why was Dan Bassi Studios your choice?
You know, I have recorded jingles there before. I did one for, I think that was why we recorded the NIT.
Yeah, that's why we did the NIT song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did a good job.
Yeah.
So I decided I was going to call. So I called him and he gave me his rates. Then I called another studio, J-Raw. They also gave me their rates. But I recall that Prophet Mark Abraham, I discussed it with him years back. I think that time I had a song. And I told him I wanted to go to his studio. He said, I can go. But when I went there and I sang the song, you see, this is how the song came. And I sang the song to his engineer. He told me straight away, not this particular one. He told me he cannot record it. So I said, oh, how? He said, no, he can't do it.
He can't record because it didn't make sense to him, or
I don't
it
know.
was
He told
not
me,
a good song?
He told me that he couldn't record it.
Wow.
I said, okay. So I left. So that came to me and I said, but Kosi, the way the song has come to you, you need someone who can understand you, who is patient enough to be able to turn this thing into something good. So Kafi came to mind. So I called him and we booked a studio in Accra, which is Think Media Expert.
Wow.
So I went for someone's marriage ceremony. Then after I went to the studio, I think it was February 17th or so. Then I met him in the studio. So he said, Kosi, you have to record your chorus first.
Okay.
Because there was nothing.
Nothing.
So I went behind the microphone and I sang the something. I sang it, I sang the lyrics and all. So now we sat to find the rhythm and the drums that could fit.
All the other elements that could perfectly fix the song.
Yes. And what came out was beautiful.
The people here didn't have enough patience for you. You went to Accra, they had all the time for you.
I think because their music was neither reggae nor funk nor, I told you it just came to mind as something. So
whether it was going to be Afrobeat,
I didn't know.
Hip hop, high life, you don't even know.
And even with that one, it took us some time before. It took us some time before we got.
All the other element adds to it.
Yeah, I think it got some time before. There's a portion where we were actually finding it very difficult. Even the harmony, the melody. Someone had to come from outside to play it.
Wow.
Yeah, to play it. Because of the nature of the song and even the bass line and everything.
How would you describe something? An African world music or?
It's Afrofusion. Let me put it that way. Because it has a little bit of high life.
High life, yeah.
And then Afrobeat.
Okay.
Put together.
Okay. So Korzai is an Afrofusion. Would you describe yourself as an Afrofusion artist? No.
You know, I told you.
Based on this song, no.
I told you that I received the songs. I've done the second one. My second song is ready.
What's the title?
Today Be Today.
Today Be Today. Yeah. Do you have it here?
I have it here, but it's not been copyrighted yet, so I cannot play it.
Oh, I just want to do a snippet of it, then copyright will not have it. Yes.
No, I have not copyrighted it.
Okay, you haven't. Okay, yeah, so it means that we cannot. Yeah.
Someone can pick it.
Yeah, and then they'll work on it.
And
it'll go against you.
Kafu will be mad at me. So.
I know. Is he the one managing you now?
Kafu is my everything.
Oh, it's good to have brothers.
No, you see, Kafu is just everything. He's my everything. And I really wanted to do this. I really wanted to sing, and I was not given the opportunity. I was not encouraged. He brought that out of me. Oh. And my third song is even ready. I'm going to record it next month. Kafu has given me a song every month. A song every month.
That's a project you are really on.
Yes.
How are you able to... You're managing capital as well, so how are you combining that? Because a song every man means that you have to travel to Accra and do that.
I receive the songs.
Okay.
I record it on my phone.
Okay.
I write the lyrics.
Okay.
I give it to Kafu, he does the rest.
You don't go to the studio?
I'm there. I sing.
So at what points do you move to the studio? When you're ready?
Yes.
Okay, so
when I'm about 70% ready, or even 60% ready,
then you move to the studio.
Then I go, and Kafu does the rest.
Okay, they take care of all the costs and everything. It doesn't have to be your cost.
No, I take up the cost.
Okay,
it's my cost.
Yeah, it has.
Thankfully, I'm financially capable of taking care of that. I take up the cost, the studio and stuff like that. I take up the cost. He uses his ingenuity, his brains, and his time, and he does the recording for me. So he puts everything, but I pay for everything.
Would you say the music is now a sort of a place of solace for you? Now? The pace at which you're working quickly on your songs.
The songs come to me.
They do.
The songs are on my phone.
They do, but at the end of the day, when you work on it, how you feel good? Don't you feel good about it? Don't you feel some peace?
My second song, the one I cannot play here.
Today Be Today.
Broke me down.
Why?
I wept uncontrollably.
Why?
Hold it. Now, wait, I need to really put myself together before else I get emotional.
Okay.
I wish my dad was alive to listen to me. That's why I get emotional. My dad is my everything. So I wish he was alive. Oh, that's my boy. I thought he couldn't do it. He can do it. And just a word or two to me would have meant so much to me.
This sounds like a word to a lot of parents out there who don't believe in their kids, especially with their giftings and talents.
My father knew. He knew that I exhibited all the qualities of a musician, everything. But he just felt that I didn't have the voice. And for some reason, he just felt that I couldn't do it.
There are a lot of kids like that who exhibit all the characteristics, but the parent think that this one you don't have it, so you cannot do it. Yeah. And so it breaks the kids down as well. And then ultimately, when they're able to get the chance to do it.
No, his issue was because he go to school. well, after you go to school, you can do whatever you want to do. You know, Neil Ante too was same. His father wouldn't have him do music until he became a doctor. So Neil became a doctor before he started his music career.
Not everyone will be a doctor. Not everyone will be an air hostess. Not everyone will be an engineer.
Yeah. So for me,
doctor and have a good life.
Well,
so parents, we should allow our kids. Education, I'm not saying is bad. It's good. I am an advocate for that. But the extra things that everybody has gifting, skills, and talent. Can we allow the kids to explore in that area as well?
Well, I think that's a good one. But every parent knows what. I mean, they stay with the kids. They know what
you stay with the kids. They won't be like you. I can't force my child to be me or walk in my shoes when the child has a future as well. Do you get me, Kosi?
No, but I have my master's degree. Actually, I listened to my dad, and I did my master's when I was at Capital. I read my master's. Yeah, and I went and did a second one. I'm yet to write my thesis, so I did a second one. I may do a PhD very soon. Yeah, just to fulfill the promise I gave to my dad. But as for the master's one, I have done.
Something, yeah, some things. It's a song that the young boys, they say, it'll go on. Because
it be Jama song.
You go catch the vibe. But you said Jama be everything. Jama be spirit. They be spiritual. Lady, please, can you play something for me? Something. But Kosi, wait, so this music that you have really started and you're at a full swing at it, are you afraid that you might pause at a point?
No.
You're not afraid?
No.
Would you pause?
No.
You were going all out?
Yeah.
All out?
Yeah.
That Ghana will hear of you, Africa will hear of you, the world at large?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't think it'll be full-time.
Oh, and you'll be on your music few times. I'm not sure you're full-time music.
something.
Diana Hamilton is a nurse and not a full-time musician as well. So.
Something.
It's something. Kosi.
Yay! Something. No be joke. Something.
But Kosi, wait till you should have put One Love Kubolo on the song. Don't you think so?
That's what everybody is saying, that I'm singing like him.
You should have put One Love Kubolo on the song.
Something. Let's go. Something. It's difficult to figure out our purpose on earth. And you go get good marriage only with luck. Hustling doesn't guarantee success, and that you know. Never. And loving someone too much is just too risky. Oh, something. Something.
Are you always with your...
Every time I go, it is my companion. Everywhere I go, it goes with me. Even in my car. Going to bed and waking up is by His grace. And what happens after life can't be told? Never. Keeping secrets is a must or trouble go catch you. Waking up every morning is just a gift. Oh, something, 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 something. Oh, something, 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 something. Something's something, oh, something, something. Something, something, something. Something's something, oh, something, something, something.
Something, 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 something.
Oh, something, something.
You should have got me to back you. Oh my goodness.
Something, 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 something. Something, 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 something.
So it's something, ladies and gentlemen, by Korzai. Live here on Between Hours at Somethingsomething 98.5. Because when are you bringing Today Be Today out? You don't go lie. I like the smile on your face now.
Kafi made me laugh in this song, though.
He did?
Yes, he did. You know him.
I hear. What was he doing?
No, I actually like the last part. You know, he was ad-libbing, and in the studio, it was like everything just came out beautifully. It wasn't planned. So, like, the beat was playing, and it be something, it no go lie. And the feeling was so good. I laughed out so loud. He said, Kosi, I need this laughter in the song. So I had to go and laugh in the song. No, everything was spontaneous. The energy was so right. The engineer was amazed. He said, wow. So the engineer asked me, so what did they take this song go do? I said, but I'll play a song now. And it's like almost everybody's surprised. And Nianan, oh, but say, are you going to host a show with it? Are you going to do some podcast? I said, look, I have just released a song. It's a song. I don't have any plans to do anything
So
with it.
should people invite you to come and sing something at the events?
No.
Why?
No.
It's a song. It's catching on.
I know, but I'm an old man.
Oh, so old man go call you. Old man go call you, can't sing.
I'm doing something which I felt I should have done way back.
No, because you know,
I'm
you
a
can't.
very
you can't,
good dancer.
You
I'm
can't.
a very good dancer.
You
I
can't
can
waste this
dance
energy,
very
Kosi.
well.
You cannot waste this one.
I've won dancing competitions during my childhood. You know, Kumasi people don't know this side of me. Even my ex-wife doesn't know the side of me. Not my kids. It was just hidden. So they are all wondering. You know, when I told Bengon and Helena, Charlie, I go studio, go play. So they laughed out loud until they heard it. And they are all in the music.
And it's catching on.
And my family members and friends of old all said, Kosi, this is long overdue.
You're doing it for fun. But what if you receive a nomination for it? You never know. Who is paying attention?
You go collect for me.
What you go do?
You go collect for me.
Me. It be my name there, the sort of.
Oh, I don't have to be there. You go collect for me.
Because I
Can you then coffee go collect for me? You then coffee go
You don't
collect
go.
for me. No, I'm just enjoying.
It be good song.
Thank you.
If like the way we promote them, if we do same in Accra,
Yes, Charlie.
it go catch.
Let me thank you guys. I've had calls. And out of almost every radio station, some of the radio stations, when I hear them play it, or when people call me and they mention the names, I'm shocked. And I bless all of them. May God bless all of you. But as I say, I'm pure. The two of you stand out. There's another guy at Ayiko, it's called Vaz. He plays it every day.
It's good
and
music.
You guys play
me,
it
my
every day.
taste.
Chifaro, Charlie, thank you very much.
You know
thank
my
you very
taste
much.
was good music.
And the good news is that you've not taken a peswa from me.
And we
I'm
will
most
not.
grateful. Thank you. Thank you.
We don't take payo.
Thank you.
If you say if the song they be, we go play them. If you don't go beat, we go trash them. That one.
No, today when we offer, I'll play it for you to listen to it.
Oh yeah, I'd love to listen to it.
You'll love it.
But when are you releasing it? When should we look forward to it?
You know what? Today be today, the first version came out. You know when in the studio when Kafui had to rush to go and MC a show. So he wasn't there when we finished.
Danny just sent a text. How did he know our WhatsApp text line? That's interesting. We've not even announced any line.
No, but
unfortunately, time is also catching us.
No, but I posted it on Facebook that I'm here.
Okay. So Danny says something song is really a full swing of advice. Thank you, Mr. Asise.
Thank you.
We at Capital Radio say we love you from Danny, Capital Radio.
Yeah. My guy.
Okay.
My guy. So
today be today.
The first one came, and Kafu was not there when it was finalized or when it was mastered. So he listened to it. He was cool. He didn't say anything. This is how I got to know that Kafu and I, the energy, the flow is out of this world. So I also listened to the show. I also listened to the music, and I sent him a message. I said, Charlie Kaf, I think, see, this song, here. He said, Kosi, we will go back to the studio. I'm not happy with what we've come out so far. And I felt the same way.
Okay.
So he himself booked the studio for 4 hours and took the song and remixed it.
Okay.
Did it again.
Okay.
With his money. And when the song came out, I was on phone. I called them in the studio and they were doing the mastering and the editing and the mixing. So I was also contributing. And what came out was great. But we still have some few issues with it.
Okay.
So it has to go back to the studio again for the final thing. Then, because of that, we've not gone to the copyright office yet to copyright it.
Okay.
So once that is done, I'll definitely send you your bit.
Okay. So Kosi is having a great fun doing music. This is what he had always wanted to do. Thank God. And thanks to Kafu, he is doing it. I know there are a lot of people who are like you, they want to get into the music space, but family don't believe in them. They don't even have the resources, so they don't know whether to take a step or not to get into it. If there's any advice to give to them before we take a leave, what would be that advice?
If you have the gift and you want to go to the studio, it's not that expensive. You can save towards that. You know, let's say at that time, when I wanted to do it, I didn't have money to go to the studio, and my daddy was also not interested. But I worked so hard that now I have something small in my pocket. I went to the studio myself because music is with you forever and ever. If you can't do it now, just concentrate on your education. I mean, at a later time, when you have something small in your pocket, you can do it. Or you can get someone to help you. People, angels are all over the place. And once you're able to convince them, they'll finance you, they'll sponsor you.
Great, that's a good cancel right there. Kosi, finally.
Thank you so much, Na, and thank you, Jifaro. Thank you so much, Asasi, for playing my music. May God bless you. I'm so grateful to you guys. And I would say that may blessings be on all of you.
Amen. Please, Father's Day will be around in June. We'll call you and then we'll do something with something. We hope that's fine.
That's okay.
Great.
Probably then my second song would have been out.
Today be today.
Yes, you will love it.
Sure. I'm looking forward to it. Pleasure sitting with you, Kosi.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for honoring.
Thank you, Na.
It's something. I guess it's on all music platforms. Yes. So you go and then you go.
Yeah, all music
platforms. Yes. Something. Just as it sounds, spell it. We get something. My name is Claudia Fraser. News is up next. And Janet is right here looking all yellow. Something to bring you news.
Life is something, and marriage is something. Hustling is something, and loving is something. For real. Some things are something, oh, something. Something.